Hi, all of you. How are you? Welcome to my channel. This is Archana. For those of you who do not know me, let me tell you I made my first YouTube video on alopecia. I shared my hair story there, and if you haven't seen that, just check the link in the description box. I'll try and put it down there, or it'll be somewhere in the cards here. I don't know, this is a mirror image which comes on the phone when I click make the video. So just check the card somewhere here. You will find it there. About before that, 6 years back, I had lovely hair. I'll be also inserting that picture in the video of 6 years back. I had lovely hair and I was very, very proud of my hair. And then when my doctor told me, or rather when my hairdresser pointed out that little bald patch on my scalp, and I went to the doctor and I was told that I had this alopecia, I was devastated. It has been a very, very tough journey from then till now. And in my first video, I have shared my experience as to how I used to feel and how or throughout how I felt about it, and what all I experienced, how my self-esteem and self-confidence went low, and I went into depression, and how I countered all that. It's not that I still have those low moods and those depression lows. It's not that I've gotten over them completely, but there are times when I feel really low. And also about the self-confidence, those issues are still there, but now I know how to manage it and what all I have to do about it. And that is why there's a lot of improvement in my hair health, and as you all know, whoever knows about alopecia, it never goes away. There is no total cure for that. So you've got to prepare yourself with that. And also you all must know and would be knowing that it's an autoimmune disorder where your immune system mistakenly attacks your own body. So the first to be attacked are the hair follicles, and you start shedding that hair. Some of you get bald patches and some of you get those receding hairlines, and there's so many types of alopecia. The one which I have is alopecia areata, and I've talked at length about it in my first video. The second video that I made was the repercussions of alopecia, about the depression, and basically I wanted to spread this message to all those people out there who are suffering from this and are in depression, that you could share it, and you could find support in the blogs, in the forums, and talk to people, talk to your friends, and so on and so forth. Now what happened was there was an overwhelming response. I didn't even know that people are watching my video, and I received a lot of mails from subscribers and non-subscribers asking me about many things, and it really touched my heart. I was really overwhelmed, and my heart goes out to them. Thank you for having the faith in me and asking me the question. So today's video would be mostly a question and answer thing. So I would keep the names anonymous, private, due to privacy issues, since they don't want to share the names. So let me start with the questions. One of the subscribers, she's asked many questions. 4 questions she has asked. So let me pick them up, and I hope I'm able to answer them and help. So what she is quite in depression, and what she wrote was, her first question is, are hair fibers safe to use only once or twice in a month in case of occasions or festivals? Which hair fibers are the best available in India? Okay, so she is from India. Now, dear one, my answer is yes. In my opinion, hair fibers are safe to use. But I suggest you should ask your dermatologist. In my first video also, I had said that The best thing to do when you get alopecia is that reach out to a good dermatologist. A dermatologist is the best person who can answer all these questions. You also have to choose, you have to have the faith in your doctor. You have to choose how capable he or she is, and should not be very commercial, pushing you into mesotherapy or hair transplant. It also depends on what is the condition of your alopecia. It varies from person to person. That is the most important thing. The picture that you had sent me, I could not see a round patch or the patchy scalp or anything. What I could see was that your hairline, or rather the parting, was widening, which was that meant the hair is thinning, or there's a male pattern balding, but I could not see baldness as such. So you are blessed, you don't have it. It's not that much to worry about. So what you could do is you could ask your doctor, and my opinion is, yes, whenever you go out on occasions, you can use hair fibers. There are many kinds of hair fibers, and I would send you the links in the description box. I'll put down the links. You can buy them from Amazon or other online places. And the few names that I have researched and checked on is, let me read them out to you. One was Lux 21, and another is Caboki. Lux 21, Caboki is Caboki, and then there is Toppik. And their price varies. The price varies as per the weight. And all these hair fibers, basically, wherever your parting is kind of very wide, or you want to hide that area, or if there is a patch or something. For example, even I have this wide hair parting. My parting is not natural. It's like, it doesn't look nice if I part my hair like this. So I have to keep adjusting my hair so that it doesn't look that bad. Or I think you also said that you push your hair back. I also do that. I put a little clutch over here sometimes, or I put them to a side. So you could, the hairsprays, the hair fibers have the electromagnetic thing in them, so they get attached to your scalp wherever you spray them. So, and I think they go away with a wash or a shampoo or something like that. And they do have some kind of a hair color or hair dye in them. So, which I don't think it'll stop any kind of hair growth, or I don't think it'll, make your hair fall also. So I think it's kind of a neutral kind of a thing, but still you must ask your doctor. And it'll help you when you go out, if you're that little patch or the parting is covered, so you'll feel better with it. So you choose the hair fiber that you have to buy. I'll send you the links. And your second question was, I think, about mesotherapy. Yeah. Again, the doctor would be the best judge, your doctor, depending on your condition. Now, mesotherapy is actually a procedure by which they inject vitamins and minerals and medicines into your scalp. You become deficient in those vitamins and minerals because this autoimmune disorder basically attacks. It also has the effect on your gut. All the vitamins and minerals are leaking out of your intestines. They're not being absorbed by blood. So you need to work on that. My suggestion here is that instead of the injection, in case if they're very important, then you might as well, if your doctor is saying that, my suggestion would be that go on a good diet. The best thing in alopecia is it doesn't go away. You just have to manage what you have already. So what you have to do is a good diet, a stress-free life, and a good lifestyle. I'll talk about it later, but let's stick to your question. So instead of injecting those vitamins and minerals, they also have medicines, of course. It's better if the doctor gives you a topical treatment, some kind of a lotion to apply, any kind of minoxidil. I think you're already on that. So if you're taking that, if you're applying them, there's something which you get even without the prescription, and that's this Trigain. This is also a minoxidil. I don't know if you can see it. Here it is. Am I holding it right? I don't know, but this is Trigain. So this is one kind of a minoxidil. There are many such available at the chemists, which don't need a prescription. But if you're already consulting a dermatologist, it's better that you ask him about the topical applications, apply them, and along with that, take a good diet which is rich in vitamins, especially biotin. That's very important for hair growth. And biotin can be in any kind of, this is a supplement. It can be also, you can procure it without the prescription. For example, there is a biotin medicine called Hair Bless, then there is Ad Grace, and so forth. You can have these vitamin supplements, and you should have a very, very good diet, which could include good fish if you're a non-vegetarian. If not, foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids. I will put down in my next video about these kind of foods and also some home remedies. I know in my first video I said that don't trust home remedies just like that. I still say that because the very important thing which nobody has ever said ever in any of the videos or anywhere else is that everybody's alopecia is a general, it's a disease. If it happens, it's happening. But in every person it differs, it varies. Yes, there are many kinds of alopecia, areata, universalis, and totalis. But besides that, the degree of that differs from person to person, and also how the person reacts to the treatment, that also varies. Whether it is mesotherapy, whether it's the vitamins, whether it's a topical treatment, it is as per the individual. For example, in my case, I reacted even to these topical treatments and the steroids. I had allergies. I'm a very sensitive person. So I, in my case, opt for a very natural therapy, changing the lifestyle, exercising, and taking a good diet. So I hope this answer helps about mesotherapy. And another thing that I wanted to tell you in this is that it does help, but you have to, after some time, get it done again. So when the vitamins and minerals are depleted, I guess you have to do it again. So that is another aspect of that. So if you can tolerate it, yes, you do take the therapy. That's still all right. Your third question was about whether it's homeopathy a better solution or allopathy. Is that the question you had asked? Yes. Now, these two are absolutely different lines. Allopathy is different and homeopathy is different. Allopathy, well, what happens is it does cure, but it has its side effects. But it has, it talks about the causes and then the cure. Whereas homeopathy has, it's not really a very, I can't say much about homeopathy because there are many, many people who say that homeopathy is safe, it does not have side effects, and so on and so forth. But for example, in my case, never, I have tried homeopathy so many times, not only for alopecia, but for other things also. It has never had any effect on me. Forget the side effects. It did not have any effect. Nothing happened. So it doesn't suit me. So it doesn't even, the research is also incomplete about it. That's what I know about it. So it's like they actually put the medicines on those sweet little pills, and for sleeping or for alopecia or for body aches or arthritis or anything, for any disease, and it's a different line of treatment. You can't combine both. It's not that you should be taking allopathy and homeopathy together. If you really believe in homeopathy, or if you want to try it out, then you have to stop your allopathic treatments altogether, whether it is you're applying those lotions, the topical lotions, or mesotherapy, or whatever you're doing, you have to stop that and then only you would know whether homeopathy is affecting you or not, and then you have to reach out to a good homeopathic doctor. uh, I can't say much about it, very honestly, but I would suggest you to go for allopathy, and that to a lighter one. Don't go too much into depth of the allopathy. Now, if your fourth question was hair transplant. Now, my dear, hair transplant is surgery, and uh, in your case, I don't think you need a hair transplant. And people who've had hair transplant, they are real baldy, like they have bald, big bald patches, a male pattern balding where the back of the head is totally without hair, or the forehead, the frontal portion is without hair, and they go through all these surgeries and have a lot of side effects. They have to go through it, the numbness in their head for 3 months or 4 months, or pain, or and then also I've heard about, I have even seen those people, the hair transplant that they've had, the hair sheds, and the doctor says it varies from person to person how they react to it. So this is what I wanted to say, that this is something, hair transplant is something which, after a lot of thought, in case if you really require it, in the sense that you've really gone bald, a lot of bald patches and you can't do without it, then also you have to think about it. You have to talk about the pros and cons with a good doctor. My suggestion is, do not think of a hair transplant at all just now. You don't need it. Rest is up to you. You're a better judge, you and your doctor. I can only tell you what I know about it from my own experience, my research, my talking to people. I hope I have answered your question, and I have other questions from other people as well, but I think I'll be taking that up next time, because otherwise it'll be a long video. Because I need to talk a little bit more on alopecia, so about it, and so the other set of question and answers I'll take up next time. Now, friends, I want to say that those of you who have this problem, you're not alone. That is one thing that you need to know. The one thing that really helps in this is the support system. You have to discover what is your support system. If you have to surround yourself with people who understand you, who empathize with you, and who you find comfortable, who you find joy with. If you whoever you're happy with. If you're uncomfortable in certain group of people, or friends, or family, then they do not deserve you, or you don't deserve to be amongst them. You have to leave them in a manner that you don't depend on them. You have to surround yourself with people with whom you find love and respect and care. So that is one thing. You have to choose your friends, and of course you can't choose your family. Your family is given to you. But of course, you can limit you have to actually practice not being affected by their remarks, or by their ignoring you and things like that. So that is the first and the foremost thing, is find support. And not only in the people who surround you, but also you can, these days, well, with the technology we have, there's a lot of help. You can join forums, you can read the blogs, and a lot many more things. The first thing I've said is that find a support group. Second thing I'm saying is that be stress-free, absolutely stress-free. That is the answer. Actually, there lies the only answer, because stress, your alopecia could have been genetic. It could be because of stress. It could be because of some kind of an infection or whatever. But stress is one thing that triggers it. Stress is one thing that makes it worse. And when it gets worse, you have more of it, have more bald patches, you start balding more. This is something which I had said in my second video as well. So I'm repeating it here because I have experienced it. When I started making videos on my hair story and alopecia, I was talking alopecia, I was researching alopecia, I was thinking about it. That made me so stressed. And can you imagine, I would have patches overnight, which is kind of crazy. So I just stopped thinking about it. I just shut it away. I'm making this video because I have that compassion in me. I want to help you. I want to tell you that this thing can help you. So be stress free. Try and find out ways and means by which you can be stress free. Have a hobby, whatever you like. I think the girl who asked me these questions reads a lot. That's a very good thing. I'm really happy about it. Whatever it is, whether it is music. Sorry for these lights, they're going on and off. It's going to be Diwali soon, so there are a lot of lights and firecrackers outside. So excuse me for all the disturbance in between. So anyways, what was I talking about? Yeah, so be stress free. So if you like to listen to music, do that. If you like to write, do that. And go out with that set of friends who love you and enjoy outside, dance, make music, watch TV, whatever makes you happy, just do that. And do not think about this, that you have a problem, you have alopecia. Let me tell you, friends, that it's a kind of, it sounds heavy, it's a philosophy that look at the people who are, you know, lesser than you, which means that they have more problems and all that. Yes, there are. I know of such people with deadly diseases. I'm not talking about people with cancer or anything like that. I'm talking about people with many more abnormalities, you know, and I pity them. I really feel bad for them. So you're much better. You have this thing, and well, this can be managed in some form or the other, you know, and you are beautiful. You have to be beautiful inside, and the people who know you should be able to see that beauty inside you. And when you feel beautiful inside, when you feel complete inside, when you feel happy inside, you will actually vibrate it outside. So that is very important. It's very important that you do not think about this. Just stop thinking. You know, when this happened with me, I would look with a back mirror into all where I've got a new patch, and you know, go here, there, take a back mirror, strain my neck and look at all the patches and be tense and think about it. Did that help me? No, it didn't help me. Not that I had to apply the same medicine, same everything, in fact, much more. So just stop worrying about it, because whether you are dusky, whether you are fair, whether you have long hair, you have short hair, people will still stare at you. If you are the most gorgeous woman on the earth, they'll still stare at you. If you have bald patches, they'll stare at you. So let them. It's their life. This is your life. So lead your life with head held high and be happy and be confident about yourself. Nothing should lower your self-esteem. Why should it lower your self-esteem? It's a small life. Just get up and enjoy it. Do everything. Do what you like. And I guarantee you that this thing it'll stop bothering you. Alopecia, you'll make it run away. I'm not saying that, you know, it'll go away or anything, but your hair health will become better. You will start having hair regrowth. And I guarantee you that. Just keep the stress at bay. It should be actually from within, not that you're telling yourself, oh, I'm not stressed, but basically inside you're stressed. No, it doesn't work that way. You actually have to feel happy from within and keep stress at bay. Whenever you feel stressed, there will be times, that happens with me also. I will insert my picture when I had beautiful hair, and then when I started getting alopecia. I'll try and insert the picture in this video. And even now, right now, I got my hair colored a week back, because I don't know. Like I told you, it varies from person to person. So, people who apply topical medicines, or even if you are applying, nobody talks about the hair that grows back is white or gray or anything. But I have those feeble bunch of hair growing back, and they're like snow white, and they make me feel, they make me look so old. They're bunches of gray hair. I'll put that picture inside here, gray hair, if at all hair. I really don't know whether to be happy about my hair growing back, or sad about the fact that there's this bunch of small feeble gray hair growing back. So I asked my doctor, and she said use the ammonia free color at times, very very rare. So that's what I do when the hair grows back. I do that, I do a root touch up wherever it's gray and all that. But I still have, my hair is not the same anymore. I have this, my parting looks bad. It really looks bad. The hair is less over here, hair. So I have to push it back or do something, and this, it'll stay like this. It'll stay like this maybe for a week or 10 days or something. And then again I'll start having the gray wherever I apply the medicines. I do have to keep applying the medicines, and I don't cut my length of my hair, because this helps me when my hair kind of these are the things which you have to actually experiment and do them on yourself. Some people like to, wherever the problem areas, cover it up and put a clip or something like that. I grow my hair long is because when I have that, I kind of put a clutcher, bring them up, and make a little bun over here so that it covers it, So, and this is like just for a few days when my hair is like kind of a little brown touch up that I've had. It's okay for some time. So this is it. One thing I said was the support group, good friends. Second is hobby. Third is stress free. Now I'm coming to the stress free was the main point. The another main point is your diet. Please take care of your diet. Have fresh fruits and vegetables, and lay your hands on green vegetables and all that. And fish if you're a non-vegetarian, and like I said, biotin capsules. Now there are many people who follow fad diets. It is absolutely their right to do what they want to do. The fad diets, I am nobody to kind of justify or not justify it, but I've heard of the paleo diet. Well, I look at the irony of fate. I have been a nutritionist, and I still am, and sometimes swimmers also drown. So I had this problem, and I know diets can help me, but sometimes it gets difficult. So I know a lot about the diet, different kind of diets. People are following fat diets, keto diet, this diet. For alopecia, they're taking paleo diet. That diet has the do not take any grains, do not take any nuts, do not take any dairy foods, which means no milk, no curd, no almonds, no walnuts, no seeds, no carbohydrates, no cereals, no oats, no wheat. Then what will you eat? So don't starve yourself. Have a balanced diet. Have good food which has all the omega-3 fatty acids, and also the things that drain the toxins away. Do a lot of exercise. If you can't really do that rigorous exercise, you don't need to go for a brisk walk. Do yoga. Take baby steps. If you're not doing anything right now, start with small amounts of pranayam and yoga. Research on it, or I'll tell you, ask me. A little bit of yoga, a little bit of walk, taking a lot of water, a lot of fluids, a lot of green veggies, and all that. Being happy, going out dancing with your friends. If they're no friends, doesn't matter. If they do not kind of respect you for what you are, then just chuck them away. Your own self, be your own best friend, or make me your best friend. So do that. It's very important. I also have a Facebook page. In fact, I have two of them. One is of the fitness, and check that in the description box. I'll put down the links for them as well. One is about fitness, one is about I write also. So there are 2 pages. In my fitness page, I'm going to introduce some healthy things. I've just started a health tip series, just 2-3 posts old. Check that. So start taking those kind of diets, or write me an email. I will tell you about all of that, so you can do that. So friends, all I have to say is that it's not the end of the world, and do not lose hope. It's just a part of the body. I mean, it's a small life. I know it is important. I know how important girls make hairstyles, women make different kind of hairstyles, and it's so difficult when you have to attend a marriage or a function or something. You don't know what to do with it. Like I'm okay with my hair right now. There are days when it's kind of really bad, another patch comes in, and I apply the medicine, it turns gray, and I don't know. But then now I know what I have to do. I don't care. I wear a bandana when I feel that I can't really cover it up or do whatever. But and also I do not care about what the others are saying, how they're looking at me or whatever. And when I do that, I also realize that they're also okay with it. So it's okay, it's all right. Remember, you are beautiful. Remember, it's a small life, and you have to stay happy. So my advice would be, stay happy and you'll stay fit. Stay happy and you'll stay healthy. This is my mantra. Eat well, sleep well. Yes, I forgot that. Sleeping is very important. So have a good sleep. Good sleep, good diet, good exercise, and yes, go as per your doctor. A combination of all these is going to really, really help you. So that's all for today. The next time I'll cover up how to actually handle the peer pressure or the pressure from the non-supportive society and the people. They're actually not important, but I'll give you some tips on that. Am I missing out on something today? I don't think so. And the dear subscriber who asked 4 questions, have I answered them? I hope they have helped. If not, please let me know in the comment section. And the rest of you also, please do comment on this video. If you've liked it or if you have any questions, do tell me. And do watch my previous videos also. And show me a little bit of love by liking this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and share my video, because I'm sure if you share it, it's going to help somebody out there. And if it helps even a single person from one of you, it's going to spread like that. It's going to be helping many, many of you. So that's all for today. Stay happy, stay blessed. All my love to you. Bye-bye.